I have an anime take, but let me get this off my chest. First off, fuck ICE. Minnesota, we praying for y'all, love y'all, and everybody else joining in. Massive general strike happened in Minnesota. They are scared. They are petrified. They are scared of the people. We cannot allow fear to keep us from being inactive. Anyone telling you not to be active in your own way or telling you how to be active, tell them niggas to eat dick. And let me give my anime take. Alright, so two things. I watched another creator's take. I just liked it. I'll tag them in this app that make the video. I'm just kind of like freeballing right now. But twofold. They're remaking Dragon Ball Super, and I thought at first they were just gonna like continue past like the Tournament of Power. These niggas are remaking it. I'm not digging that shit, dog. So they already gave us the movies. So we got 3 movies: Dragon Ball, Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, Broly movie, and then the superhero John. I know you niggas don't think y'all about to make an anime retelling all these movies again, bro. That shit ain't it, bro. That shit ain't it, bro. And I'm thinking we was gonna get the Morrow arc. Like we gonna get immediately past Tournament of Power. Morrow arc was actually pretty fucking cool. It was a cool idea. Morrow was a cool villain. Let's get to some new shit, right? Going right back to Beerus. Niggas need their ass whooped. Toriyama died, and they just literally said, we gonna milk every idea he laid down, because we don't trust shit Toyotaro's doing. That shit's ridiculous, dog. That shit's ridiculous, dog. Like, y'all don't have to remake this shit, dog. And I'm off that because Japan had a really weird take about the Jujutsu Kaisen episode with Maki destroying the Zenin clan. And the sad part is that I actually agree with their rating of the episode just from a pure story and accuracy to manga level. But I'm also on the other hand, why the fuck are we catching flack for saying we like the episode if we're talking about... Just to be clear, Jujutsu Kaisen is only about combat. There's a deeper story there. Great concept. Right when it gets to the culling games, that's the best part of Jujutsu Kaisen. Everything past that, story-wise, it's just combat. That's the selling point of the series. It is combat at a certain point. It's just fights. It's just fights. Sendo Colony, Hikari, why we like him as a character, because how powerful he is. His personality, he's cool. But why we like him? Because his fight with Kashimo. Why do we like Kashimo? Because of his fight with Hikari and with the fight Sukuna. These niggas don't have personalities. Don't you sell me like we're the ones that are being shallow and liking Jujutsu Kaisen. When Jujutsu Kaisen, for the most part, wasn't much there. Hell, Gege is having a time of his life with Madolo because he don't got to be the artist. So he got a nigga helping him draw. So like he can... Madolo's actually fire. It's developed, it's doing some world building, introducing some cool characters. Took his time to get to just a long, drawn out fight scene. You know what I'm saying? Like the beginning of Jujutsu Kaisen was. But to be fair, the schedule of it could be grueling. You know what I mean? Maybe if they allowed Gege to take his time with the series, it could have been more condensed. You know what I mean? But then he's working for Shonen Jump, so it's bi-weekly. So I give grace to a lot of the mangaka in that industry, right? And I don't even think Gege is a bad artist. I just think that Jujutsu Kaisen in itself is not thematically the deepest story, even in shonen battle manga. Themes, layered storytelling. I actually like the themes played with Maki and Naoya and the Zenin clan. All of that's cool, right? Like, I like Jujutsu Kaisen. But niggas saying that America's only impressed by fight scenes, we didn't animate that shit. And I think they think that they're doing that because Americans are impressed by the high budgets I put in fight scenes. Not to be funny, y'all have international animators now. So... y'all want that standard for your shit. We were satisfied with Naruto, and half the time the animation was doo-doo water. Like, when good animation came, it was like getting caviar and you lived in the projects your whole life. Like, we didn't set the standards, you did. So if you start raising the standards to incredible animation, like, One Piece looks like it's had a movie budget for the past 6-7 fucking years now since Wano started. So you can't be mad at us if we're holding you to the standards you're setting. But I do get it that the episode, for the most part, I do feel like there was a sense of weight that was lost, but making it overtly like niggas had no weight. Niggas was flying all across the goddamn mountain range. It's just like, all right. Anime start doing shit where like niggas is supposed to be destroying compounds. Like the whole Zenin compound get destroyed, but it do the punch technique. But like when Naoya was kind of like dragging her through mountains, and mind you, the animation spectacular. It's almost like I get it. It's like it's almost overproduced, and we gotta remember like, you know, over there in Japan, they don't just get battle shonen. They get regular shoujo. They get dramas. They get so outside of the animation and the color direction, all of that's dope. And the story, I mean, I like the story of the Maki and her sister. I think that was a cool plot line. But I will admit that, you know, as an episode in itself, I would have liked a different choice in music to make it more whatever. I like the homage to Kill Bill. I think it's dope because, you know, I'm American. But maybe people in Japan don't think it's that dope. I don't know. But to kind of frame it like we're the only ones who like fight scenes, it's kind of ridiculous. Like one of the best animators, like Vincent Charzar, ain't he from like France or some shit? And don't get me started on the French animators. Like I've seen them French animators be having motherfuckers zipping all around the place. Like don't act like we're the only people that just are enamored with fluid and good animation, or we just use that to judge something as being good or not. Like Gacha Kudo got the craziest animation in the world. It's not bad at all, mind you. It's pretty good for the most part, but it's not like the craziest other. You could tell they're stretching their budget well. Hell's Paradise the same way. Like you could tell it's, you know, competent. Like it's still fluid for the most part. It shows out when it needs to, but it's more focused with staging, storyboarding, you know, intricate, you know, framing of the fight scenes, like strong storyboarding and strong scene composition kind of helps versus blowing the budget on niggas flying across fucking mountaintops. And I'm more of a fan of that darker than black, Yutaka Nakamura, a Sword of the Stranger type of animation style. Like, I'm all for niggas getting flung through mountains. I love me some good Titanic battles in manga because, you know, the scale sometimes is awesome. But I do feel like sometimes I do want that cowboy bebop fluidity. You know, Yutaka Nakamura next to Yoshimichi Kamada, some of my favorite animators. And Yutaka Nakamura, he keeps that level of fluidity, like it feels like weighty. Like the weight of movement is clearly emphasized. Like I love something that feels dope. But when you got people zipping across mountaintops, and you know, mind you, how they showed Naoya's power was amazing. Like that shit looks insane. Like that's the coolest way of super speed that I think I've seen implemented, the projection sorcery. That was fire. But with that being said, it's just a fella too much. He throwing it through mountaintops and shit, and he running around, and it just like there's no weight to it. Like I really wish, like, you know, this fascination with these fight scenes and motherfuckers zipping around like they just have no weight and just like cubes of destruction all over the place. Like yo, like the restraint. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. Like there's a level of restraint that comes with confidence, and I feel, you know, I love the animation. I think the animation's amazing, but I do understand they feel it's overproduced. It's like a Hollywood movie. Like, you know, once the blockbuster became the thing, now every movie was trying to be a blockbuster. So now we're more so upping the spectacle versus upping the stakes or the composition of a battle scene. And sometimes with anime, especially with One Piece, like an attack will happen and they'll zoom in and just do like a regular attack. But then like when Zoro did his onigiri versus Kuza, the guy with the hooks, the scythes, it was like a mountain blew up behind him when he dashed at him and he cut him through with another mountain collapse. But he only went 3 feet from in front of people that were standing right. Like, it's fire. Like, the animation's insane. But it's like, all right, dog. Like, something's being lost when you could still emphasize the weight and power of something without making things feel so weightless. So I do, it's like, I get it. But it's like, why is that being shot like we're the only ones who like are fascinated with that shit? Like, that's weird. But that was my anime talk for today.